Hello children, in today's session we will be studying in detail about hormones. Okay, in this is the video 3 of your chapter 10, reaching the age of adolescence. Now in this video actually the contents are divided into two. Okay, the hormone session itself is divided into two. The first one is the hormones which are produced from the endocrine glands of human beings, and number 2, the hormones which control metamorphosis in organisms like frogs and insects. So, two subdivisions are coming under the same topic, hormones. Okay, we will start. So, first we will study about the endocrine system in human beings. Okay, yes. So, now this diagram is given in as figure 10.5 in your textbook. Okay. Now, this diagram will help you to understand the various endocrine glands in our human body. Okay. The location can also be easily identified from this diagram. Okay. Now, all of you listen. The first endocrine gland is the pituitary gland, and where can you see it? It's on the brain, it's in the brain. Okay, in the head region, inside the brain you can get the pituitary gland. Now, the second endocrine gland, you can get it in your throat region, that is your thyroid gland. The third one is your adrenal gland. See, where is it present? It is seen as a cap above your kidneys. Okay, your kidney, this adrenal gland is forming a cap over your kidney. That is the location of your adrenal gland. Next, in your abdomen region itself, you will be getting another endocrine gland called as the pancreas. Now this is optional. The other two endocrine glands, remaining glands in this picture, one for male, the other one in female. If the human being is a male, then that organism will be getting testis as an endocrine gland. And the testis is present inside the scrotum of a human male, and it is located outside his body. Whereas, if the human being is a female, then she will be having ovary as her endocrine gland. The ovary is present at the lower abdominal region of a human female, and this ovary is a part of her female reproductive system. So, hope the names and locations of these endocrine glands are clear to you from this diagram. Okay, now we will study in detail about the various endocrine glands, their location, the hormones secreted by these glands, and their function with the help of a table. Okay, children. So, I want all my children to please pause the video. If you want, please write down this table. This is very important. From this table itself, you will understand the whole function of all the endocrine glands. Okay. So, let me continue. Okay. You can pause your video, and after that you can open it. Okay. Yes. Now, we will start. So, first, number 1, we will start with the first endocrine gland. Number 1, it is the pituitary gland. Where is the location of the pituitary gland? It is seen in your brain. See, this is the location of the pituitary gland. The shape of pituitary gland is like this. It's a hanging structure, somewhat like that. Okay, a drop of liquid hanging like that. You can see the pituitary gland in your brain. Now, the pituitary gland, the main hormone secreted is growth hormone. Okay, this growth hormone, and what's the function of this growth hormone? As the name indicate, the growth hormone will be controlling the overall growth of your body. Okay, it regulates growth and the functioning of other endocrine glands. Now, listen, the overall growth is controlled by this growth hormone. Other than that, see the second function, it controls the functioning of other endocrine glands. We had studied in the previous video that pituitary gland is called as the master gland of your body, and we have studied the reason for that also, because it has control over all other endocrine glands. Now, this is the point here. Okay, the pituitary gland, the hormone from pituitary gland is controlling the function of all other endocrine glands. Hence, you can call the pituitary as the master gland of your body. Okay, so this is the reason why pituitary is called as the master gland of your body. So, a question can come, name the master gland of your body. Which is it? It is pituitary, and the reason is it controls the functioning of all other endocrine glands. Hope this is clear. Okay, now moving on to the second endocrine gland. The second endocrine gland which is seen in your throat region. Just see the diagram, this is thyroid. It is having the shape of a butterfly. It's a butterfly shaped gland in your throat region. Okay, the thyroid gland will release a hormone called as thyroxine. Okay, and this thyroxine will control the basic metabolism of your body. See the metabolism of your body. The overall metabolism. Metabolism means the sum total of all the chemical reactions occurring inside your body. There will be carbohydrate metabolism, there will be protein metabolism, fat will be there in your body, so there will be fat metabolism. All these metabolism is overall controlled by the hormone called as thyroxine, and it is released from your thyroid gland. And this thyroxine will help your body to bring about a balanced growth. Okay, now one more thing. This thyroid gland can release the hormone called as thyroxine only if your body is having sufficient amount of iodine in it. Okay, that means the deficiency of iodine in your body will cause the under secretion of thyroxine. Thyroid gland will not be working properly. There will be under secretion of thyroxine. And this under secretion of thyroxine will lead to a disease, and you call the disease as goiter. Where will I see? I will write here. Goiter. Clear? The under secretion of your thyroxine from your thyroid gland will result in a disease called as goiter. Okay, so doctors will tell you to take balanced diet with a little bit of iodine in it. Okay, enough amount of iodized, through iodized salt and all, you will be getting iodine. So doctors will prescribe take some iodized salt and all. Okay, so iodine should be there in your diet. You have to take it through your food. Okay, either through vegetables or sometimes iodized salt also can give iodine to your body. Number 3, it is parathyroid. Now this parathyroid gland is not given in your textbook. This is an extra information for you. So if you want, you study, or else you just skip it. But I will explain it. It's an extra information. Okay, the parathyroid gland, the third gland, the third endocrine gland. The parathyroid gland is seen near to your thyroid gland. It will release a hormone called as parathormone, and this parathormone will control the overall calcium metabolism of your body. The calcium balance of your body is controlled by this parathyroid gland. Okay, it is seen near to your thyroid gland itself. Now, next endocrine gland which you have to study is adrenal gland. I have already told the location of adrenal gland, isn't it? It is, if this is your kidney, the adrenal gland will be forming a cap. This is the adrenal gland. It will be forming a cap over your kidney. Okay, you see, it is attached to the kidney. The hormone produced by the adrenal gland is called as adrenaline. Okay, this adrenaline is a hormone which can prepare your body for any emergency situation. Whatever emergency situation comes in your body, for example, immediately you are scared, someone comes and scares you, your body will be undergoing an emergency situation. Right now you are scared, you cannot move. Okay, so it's an emergency situation which happens in your body. Okay, so such an emergency situation, whenever it comes, your body's adrenal gland will be releasing adrenaline. Adrenaline will help your body to cope up with that emergency situation. Okay, to adjust with that emergency situation. Hence, the hormone adrenaline is otherwise called as emergency hormone. So, adrenaline is otherwise called as an emergency hormone, because it will prepare your body to face any emergency situations. Is that clear? Yes. Next, gland number 5, Pancreas. Pancreas is present in your abdomen region near to your stomach. Okay, this pancreas will be releasing a hormone called as insulin, and this insulin will control the glucose level of your blood, glucose level, sugar level of your blood. Whenever you have a full, you have a full meal, for example, you had a good food today morning. After your food, what happens? Your body will be taking in the food to your digestive system. Inside your stomach, intestine, everywhere, the digestion is completed. The digested glucose, the carbohydrate or the glucose will be entering into your bloodstream. Right now, your blood is having lot of glucose in it. The glucose level in your blood is very high. Immediately, the pancreas will get information. See, the blood is having high glucose level. Go do some action. So, immediately what will the pancreas do after getting this information? Pancreas will release the hormone called as insulin. Insulin will run towards the blood. Insulin will go tell all the glucose molecules, see, right now your number is more in this blood. So, either go get converted into glycogen and go sit somewhere, or go inside the cell and help the cell to do all the activities. Okay, so the extra glucose in your body will be converted into stored food called as glycogen, and the remaining glucose will be given to the cells for doing its normal life activities. Is that clear? Thereby the sugar level in the blood come back to normal. And what happened if insulin is not produced, or there is only little bit of insulin produced by your pancreas? It will result in a disease called as diabetes. Okay, it will result in a disease called as diabetes. So, diabetes is caused by the decreased level of secretion of insulin by pancreas. Okay, so there is no much insulin to control your blood sugar level. So, always the sugar level of your blood is high. Nobody there to monitor the sugar level. Okay, yes. Next, gland number 6. It is testis. Testis is the endocrine gland which is present only in males. And where is it located? It is located inside the scrotum. The scrotum is seen outside the body of a human male. Now, the testis will be releasing a hormone called as testosterone. You have already studied this, isn't it? The testosterone is called as a male sex hormone. It will control the growth and development of the male reproductive system. We have already studied in video 1 about the changes which happen during puberty. All the changes along with the secondary sexual changes is brought about by the testosterone. Okay, then other than that, testosterone will also help in the production of sperm in a human male at maturity. Clear? Yes. The next endocrine gland is the ovaries. Ovary is an endocrine gland which is present only in females. It is present in the lower abdomen. Okay, the main hormones secreted by it is estrogen and progesterone. Now, both these hormones, they help in controlling the overall reproductive development in females. Okay, all the changes which happen in a female during puberty, all the secondary sexual characters, the production of female gamete or egg, everything is controlled by estrogen and progesterone. Hope this table is clear for you. So, in this table, we studied about 7 endocrine glands, their location, hormones secreted, a special name for 2 hormones. One is growth hormone, special name for one hormone, that is adrenaline, called as an emergency hormone. Then you studied about 2 diseases which can cause by the under secretion of 2 hormones. One is goiter and the other one is diabetes. Then from this table, one more thing you studied, that pituitary gland is called as the master gland of your body. So, hope this much information is clear for you. Okay, so with this, the major endocrine glands in human being is over. Okay, next. Coming to certain other hormones which are secreted in frogs and insects. Now, remember you studied about metamorphosis in frogs and in other small organisms. Now, what was that metamorphosis? Metamorphosis means it's a process of transformation of a larva into an adult through several drastic changes, isn't it? Now, this metamorphosis in frogs and insects is under the control of certain hormones. In case of insects, see, insects, the metamorphosis is controlled by a hormone called as insect hormone, and in frogs it is controlled by thyroxine. We have already studied about thyroxine in the previous table, isn't it? Remember, thyroxine in human beings is produced by a gland, a butterfly shaped gland in the throat. Remember the name? Yes, thyroid gland. Okay, so the thyroid gland in frogs will be producing thyroxine. Now, this thyroxine is having some importance in case of frogs. Okay, in tadpoles, you know, from egg, the egg will be hatching into a tadpole in cases of frogs. In the life cycle of frog, the egg will be hatching into a tadpole. The tadpole will be living in water only. Okay, this tadpole has to convert itself, it has to change into an adult frog. For this change to happen, thyroxine is very essential. A tadpole will become an adult frog only if the thyroid gland of the tadpole produces enough amount of the hormone thyroxine. Okay, now there is one condition for this. The thyroid gland of tadpole will be releasing thyroxine only if the water in which the tadpole is living is having enough amount of iodine. Hope it is clear. So, if there is deficiency of iodine, see, if there is iodine only, if there is deficiency of iodine, thyroxine will not be released by the thyroid gland. Hence, can the tadpole become an adult frog? No, metamorphosis will not take place. Understood? So, iodine is very essential in the water in which the tadpole lives. This is the reason for that. Hope this is clear. So, with this children, we are coming to an end of this video. Hope the video was clear. Study well. Stay safe. See you all. Bye.